I want you guys to subscribe to my channel. And this is a live recording, so you can leave your comments at the bottom and let me know what you think. And we're just gonna move on straight to the passing of Candyman. His name was Todd. Let's actually go back to his full name to make sure. The actor was Tony Todd. He was known for his role in Candyman. And that I think that's the one that really blew him up to the point of real stardom. He died of cancer, undisclosed though. We don't know what kind of cancer he died of. He died at the age of 69. And he's gonna be missed. If you guys ever watched the Candyman movie, it's a classic. It's a film from 1992. And if you grew up in those times, that movie scared the hell out of you. So basically, he had other roles he played in different movies. Platoon, Final Destination. He even have a movie, Final Destination, coming out. I think it's called Bloodline. And sorry for the passing of him, but he was a well-known black actor in the Hollywood scene, and he made his mark on the earth. And so it was time for him to go. And he had he had a wife, and he had 2 children. So trust me, he went in a lot of movies, man. Night Court, Matlock, Law and Order, and he made his mark. So we appreciate people like that, and we send love to him and his family, and let him have a safe travel in the afterlife, and a safe journey. You only come here once. That's all. That's what I see. And you're here to make your mark on planet Earth, and then you're gone. And they say you're gone, but your body still remains on planet Earth. So the spirit goes to heaven, the body stays to Earth, and that's how things go accordingly as we see it with our physical eyes at this moment. So bless the brother and let him have a good trip, to the afterlife, guys. So make sure you subscribe, guys, live, comment. And this is a live recording. So, just make sure you put your comments. Tell me what you think about the Candyman, Tony Todd passing away at the age of 69. And tell me how you feel about him, because I know you guys around my age who, knows what I'm talking about. For the younger guys, younger youth, you guys may not know who he is at all. So it's okay, right? It's not a big deal at this point right now. So what we're gonna do right now, man, we're gonna just look into, there's more like accusations about Puffy right now, P. Diddy, your homeboy, bad boy, who got caught up with a whole bunch of alleged charges, investigation, when they basically investigated his home, from just seeing that videotape when he abused his ex-girlfriend at that time, his girl at that time, and it was all on film. Everything was broad daylight, that you could not deny that was not P. Diddy, dragging and beating his girl in that hallway in that hotel. You've seen Diddy for years, for as many years as we did, and to say that's not him on the film is some insanity type stuff, man. So basically, from that incident that we saw, a lot of accusations came forth, and the feds, they went to investigate his home, and they just found, like 1,000 baby oils. and videos, and it's he's caught up right now, man, and it's a whole bunch of different things, man. You know, so he has got some new charges right now, and we're just gonna look them up right now and see what we can find. So basically, they are trying to accuse him of some underage thing going on right now. And it's really bad. And he's been trying to get bail. He offered up $50 million, to get out of jail, but they don't trust his movements at this time, and that's the reason why they're keeping him behind bars, because he's too influential. He might tamper with whatever evidence that they have, and it's just, and there's so many stories behind P. Diddy, man. And, everybody who encountered him, like the band, those guys, a lot of people have stories about him with his of his shiesty kind of record deals. Even the Locks had a problem with him at one point. The way he treated his artists, a lot of his artists end up broke or disgruntled and bitter about just doing business with P. Diddy and shit. And what can I say? All you guys got to do is just make sure you make sure you guys, some of it is your guys, some of it is your fault, because you guys trust this dude. You're supposed to trust the contract. Look at the contract. Make sure the contract is good. Look at the contract, and maybe you wouldn't get into some, you wouldn't get gypped. There's a whole bunch of slew of people who encountered P. Diddy, like Shines, that he said he took the bid, he took the case. P. Diddy was never for him when he got arrested, and he paid his way out. He got his way out, and Shine ended up doing about 10 years or so of his life lost. And now he's about to have some kind of special. I believe it's on Netflix. About his life and what happened with the P. Diddy case. But now Shine is really in a better place now. He changed around his life, and he is I'll say he's in Belize. He's trying to fight, political political in Belize. He's doing the politician thing. So he changed around his life, man. And at one point he converted. He accepted his lineage as a Jew. And he, a lot of people criticized him, like, what's going on with him. All of a sudden he's a Jew. He was a street guy. Now he's a Jew, and now he's a politician. It's just, you just saw basically what you see is his transformation in trying to make himself a better person. And that's just how it is. So, but they said, according to, NRP news, you can look these up, you can read these articles online, and it says like Sean Diddy Combs accused of sexually assaulting minors in 2 new lawsuits. So it's basically, it's like this. It's like it says 2 more sexual lawsuits have been filed against Diddy Combs this week, both accusing the billionaire of grooming, sexual misconduct, and retaliative threats that took place when the plaintiffs were underage. These 2 suits are separate filings, but both assert that Combs abused his power and influence, coercing minors into sexual activities by promising them stardom in the music industry. So it said these suits adds to the deluge of 20 civil cases filed against the music media giant in the last year, and to Combs pending federal charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, but stands out for being the youngest of Combs' alleged victims so far. So it's basically what it says there. It says in the first suit, John Doe, not to name the person's actual name, that's how they just refer to. A plaintiff accused Combs of assaulting him at a New York City hotel in 2005 when the plaintiff was just 10 years old. The unnamed accuser was currently residing in California, claims that he then had dreams of becoming a rapper or actor. His parents hired a career consultant to help him, who suggested that he fly to New York to meet with industry power players like Combs. According to the filing, the plaintiff arrived. The consultant arranged him to audition for Combs in a New York hotel room. During the meeting, the plaintiff was left alone with Combs, and after performing a few rap songs, Combs said he could make him a star. The plaintiff was given a soda, and after drinking it, he began feeling real dizzy. The plaintiff believed that the drink was laced with drugs, including but not limited to GHB and ecstasy. So this person here, this next accuser, is basically accusing Combs of drugging him and taking advantage of him, because he said when he reawakened, like his body was hurting him. He was hurting or whatever it may be. So it just continues to say this, like it says that once Doe that felt unstable, the complaint states that the Combs pushed the boy on the hotel room bed. Combs then pulled his his private parts out of his pants and told a young 10-year-old to kiss it before forcing it in the boy's orifice. The boy passed out from shock and fear. When the plaintiff regained consciousness, Combs was still in the room, and the boy's pants were undone, and his anus and his buttocks hurt badly. That's the accused. Combs told the plaintiff that he could hurt his parents if he told anyone about what had happened. So this is the accusation, that the person is saying that P. Diddy raped him, drugged him and raped him, and this is one accusation that's like, this is serious. So we're going to see if this is true or not. If this is true, then, it's an exposure of who Sean Puffy Combs is. If it's not, then this person is just basically trying to get some money and lying. So it's either way, it's true or false. This situation is. What do you believe in? Do you think it's true or you think it's false? Simple as that. And tell me what you think. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, man, Black Scope. And this is a live recording, just to let you know. So this is crazy. So now there's another case where John Doe victim claims that he was 17 years old when Combs repeatedly sexually assaulted him over a series of encounters. In or around 2008, the boy participated in 3-day auditions for Diddy hit MTV competition series, Making the Band. I don't know who that person is, and that actually brings light to that situation, because the band, he did have a thing called Making the Band. So a lot of people auditioned, and maybe that person, something did happen with that person at that point, because that was the band. Making the Band was true. So it's really up to the person, and it's up to the investigators to really find out if all of these accusations and alleged things against Puffy Combs is true. So far, we've seen one thing, and one thing is that we've seen that he assaulted his girlfriend, and that's basically what made everybody else curious to know, what else did this guy do, and he, because he's a very shady figure, and with his freaky parties, so they're just trying to find out what's going on, because he used to have these things, these freak parties, probably spending millions of dollars on these parties, and all types of different celebrities attended these freaky parties. and where it was just like a setting where it was just an orgy going on, and they said Puffy, P Diddy was watching and masturbating to all of these things, and so it's it's a lot of things to think about, but we can't go no any further until the feds are really reveal a lot of these information, so a lot of these are accusations, and it's going to be going on for a while until these things come to light to see if they got a real case. If not, they got to let him go. But if it goes the other way, Puffy's in a whole lot of trouble. You understand? He'll be going to jail for a very, very long time, and that's just the way it is. So make sure you subscribe and like. This is Black Scope, man, and we're just gonna go on to the Mike Tyson fight, man. And I seen the fight, and I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous for Mike and shit. Just watching the fight, he started out really great in the first round with Jake Paul, and he was just boxing, and he of course look at the age difference. This is a 58-year-old guy, basically a 60-year-old guy versus a 27-year-old guy, and it's basically a 31-year difference in between both of them. So this is a young bull versus a old bull, and that the outcome, just because of the age gap, it's very possible that Mike could lose the round and stuff. So he went through, and he basically, like, Jake Paul caught a lot of lefts, to Mike Tyson, and he made Mike Tyson stumble, a few times, several times, and I think that if what's the name was really aggressive towards Mike, I think Mike Tyson would have actually got knocked out and fell down. But Mike got his punches in, and you see over time, like the second round, third round, fourth round, Mike was very, very, very fatigued. He was trying his best to stay up and fight, and and they also showed some like kind of bizarre thing where he was just biting his gloves, and they showed me the interview where they asked him, why was you biting your glove, and he was just basically saying it was just like kind of a natural reaction or something like that. Think about it, a natural reaction of biting. That's some Holyfield shit. He bit the ears off of Holyfield, and he actually made a THC, I think it's a candy or something, out of it to make some money off of the marijuana industry. So off of this one, what I saw, it was that Jake Paul, is a young guy basically, and look, man, it's all about the money, right? They give them a good show, and you make your money. Like Jake Paul, made $40 million off of that. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson made $20 million off of the fight. It was played in the AT&T Stadium. We don't even know how much those guys got. How much did Netflix make? You know what I'm saying? How much did everybody involved made? Since Jake Paul made 40 million, Mike made 20 million. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it was all like an exhibition type show, and it was just for each other to get some money. Mike got his money, Jake Paul got his money, and by unanimous decision, Jake Paul won because, of course, he was a younger guy, and maybe did Mike Tyson just say, you know what, I'm gonna just stay in the ring until I get my $20 million, and it was basically Drake too. Drake betted on Mike Tyson to win. He put like $300,000, and his basically, if he had won that bet, placing the $300,000, he would have made $1 million plus. But this time around, Drake lost that $300,000. And you take chances in life, and that's what it is. You win some and you lose some. And the funniest thing that they, that's a meme right now, that's all over the internet is the I think the after the fight. It showed Jake Paul bowing down and giving what's the name, respect, of the just the opportunity just to fight a legend. You know what I'm saying? A legendary guy. It doesn't matter if he lose, he's still gonna be a legend. He always been a legend. This guy put in work. That's Mike Tyson. He didn't play around. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing that they said when he after the fight, when he was being interviewed and he walked off, the man had on some kind of a strap on type looking thing, and the man walked away, and all you see was a nigga ass and shit. It was wild. So that's gonna be a meme. People are making fun of that right now on social media, man. But it's all about making the money, right? It's all about making the money. It was an okay fight, and you win some, you lose some, man. So that's basically what it is. So that's just a wrap up, guys. And I just want you guys to subscribe and comment. Tell me what you think about the Candyman. Tell me what you think about Puffy Accused, with the minors, and tell me what you think about the Mike Tyson fight, and that's all I gotta say, man. And this is a live recording, and make sure you subscribe. This is Black Scope, and I'll see you again next time. Peace out, guys. Take care. One love.